Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my light. For I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love. Now I know I've got to run away. I've got to get away. You don't really want anymore from me to make things right. You need someone to hold you tight, and you think love is to pray. But I'm sorry, I don't pray that way. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love. Don't touch me, please, I cannot stand the way you tease. I love you though you hurt me so. Now I'm gonna pack my things and go. Tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love. Touch me, baby, tainted love. Touch me, baby, tainted love. Tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, tainted love.
It's to you too. It's been a while, huh? Hi, Raider Rich. How are you? How are you guys doing? I'm doing this manifestation thing that I'm doing really quick. I'll tell you about it right now. My favorite part.
Where did our love go? Oh, don't you leave me alone. I've got this burning feeling inside me. Oh, you take inside me, and it's so bad. You came to wonder. So take a lead with the burning love that stings like a bee and never surrenders. So helplessly, we can now believe you wanna leave me. Oh, baby, baby, where did I go? Oh, don't you leave me. Don't you leave me no more. Oh, baby, baby, where did I not go? Oh, don't you leave me. Don't you leave me no more. You came into my life. So take a leave with a burning love that stings like a bee. So helplessly, we can that you wanna leave me.
What the fuck are you doing? I'm manifesting. I'm telling you. So I'm good. I've just been watching movies all night. See, that's right. That's what I'm doing. So I don't know if you guys have heard what's going on with this whole. But see, I don't even want to talk about it because it's like, can you hear me? I feel like if I talk about it, I'm just gonna like enhance it even more so. But um, this shit going on with and I have nothing against them. I don't know them. I don't deal with them. I'd much rather not deal with them because of all the toxicity up here in YouTube, you know. But this whole YB clips, and I'm pretty sure he's going under Chicano too. If you know who I'm talking about, that's my. I don't want to say he's my like now stalker because I haven't dealt with him for a minute, you know. But I feel a responsibility to speak up on it because I feel that because of me, he went on and started attacking fucking Andy and all this shit, you know. Andy and then it trickled on to Timo, and that's just not cool. It's not fair to them, you know. But it's not fair to me either because you know that's something that he had something personally had to deal with, you know. I know rejection's a motherfucker, but um, come on, Junior, that's not the way to behave. A man doesn't behave this way, you know. Um, so he went as far as to reach out to, I guess, exposed to or something like that in regards to the whole Andy thing, talking about he's a fucking chomo, blah 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 bullshit. Um, he's fucking conniving, right? He's very fucking. I don't want to say he's smart and he's slick and he does shit. He's really like mm, he got to the right people. I would say. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the channel that well or at all. As a matter of fact. So he went over there. He tagged them and you know made it look like he was fucking trying to expose Andy Cruz for whatever the fuck he was, or you know he is trying to say he is, but it's bullshit. As you know, YB Clips Jr. George, uh, like I say, he's going under Chicano too, or not Chicano too, Chicano exposed, which I don't even think he's fucking Mexican. To be honest with you, I think he's something else. But anyways, that's just my opinion. Um, he went as far as tagging them to put Andy in a bad light, you know, and you know it's not cool, right? From where I come from, there's things and there's certain words you don't throw out there. You know, like I've always said, words come with consequences, right? Um, to call somebody a chomo pedophile, whatever it is, those fucking words come with consequences. I always say that. I tell everybody, careful what you put out there because, you know, these are the consequences. And and I understand why people are mad at Andy or are trying to fucking create a whole narrative that doesn't suit him because, like I said, I've known him for a greater part of my life. You know, um, I could sit here and vouch for him And not just because I'm his homegirl, whatever it is. I could vouch for him because I've known him, like I said, for almost like close to 20 years, right? Not once have I heard anything in those regards to him, right? Doesn't have children of his own, but he has his nephews, his nieces, right? That he loves and takes care of all the time. So to paint that narrative on him, it's pretty fucked up. Coming from fucking YB Clips, Chicano Exposed, George, whatever the fuck he calls himself. I don't even know. I don't care. Um, it's vile. It's foul that he did that. Uh, but let's get down to George or YB Clips, right? So YB Clips and I go back, I'm say maybe a year, 2 years already. Um, and I'm not even gonna talk shit about him. I'm just gonna tell you how it went. He, we talked. He wanted to pretty much tell me how to run my channel. I told him no, he didn't like it. He tried to get at me. I didn't, I didn't let that go any further. Um, he got offended, upset, whatever it is. Started attacking me. And putting shit out there, talking shit and blah blah blah. With the whatever. And then of course Andy being my friend, he comes and he, pretty much defends me, right? He comes in and helps me out with that situation. And by this time, YB Clips feels like an idiot. He's completely humiliated by the things that we said because again, he made this fucking video trying to like floss or trying to like makes himself look fucking cool, whatever, talking about he was dating a prostitute, but he was like pimping her out, or I don't know what the fucking story was. It's just stupid. It was retarded, but and then we turned that around on him, and then made him look even dumber because of what he said. Like he tried to like make himself look good, saying that he was with a prostitute, which is to me it's kind of disgusting, kind of like, ugh, what are you doing? You're flossing like that. That's fucking weird. So now he takes it to another level, right? He starts fucking doxing Andy. He starts putting his information out there, trying to make him seem that he's something that he's not. Um, Going to different channels, different creators, that potentially, you know, I not want to say harm anybody, but it's like they're one-sided, right? They don't know the complete story. They don't know the whole everything, but are quick to jump on and speak on people that they don't really know. I've always said, for one, don't ask my neighbor. If you got something to ask, go directly to the source. Don't fucking just assume that because that's what they're bringing to you. Like, find out, do your research, find out what's going on. If you guys know that White Big Clips has been trying to fucking take down Andy Cruz's channel forever. I'm not excusing. I sound like a paisa. I'm not excusing what was said, nothing like that. That's not for me to clear up. That's for Andy to clear up. Um, But like I said, I vouch for what he is, right? He's not all the shit that's going wrong. Um, and I'm not going to sit here and defend him. He's a grown ass man. He could do that himself. But in that, yeah, it, well, I have to speak on it, right? Um, in that, that's where Timo gets brought in, right? Because I guess they seen Timo on Andy's channel. And yeah, I know. He's had a problem since he fucking knew that me and Andy were friends or whatever, like. First of all, why? Because has no say, no nothing, no nothing to do with me. We have nothing to do with each other, right? He's just fucking the obsession. The obsession is real, but now it's not even towards me. Now he's obsessed with Andy and trying to fucking hurt him. Saying vile shit, talking about he's gonna hurt his family, putting his address out there, talking about he's gonna shoot his dad and shit like that. Like, come on, what the fuck? Like, are you fucking alright? You okay? Like, that's weird. But anyways, so he makes like a little clip, right, or takes a picture or screenshot of Timo being in Andy's channel, right? Timo, Timo. Timo comes in and out of people's fucking streams and hey, what's up? How you doing? Fucking flirts here and flirts there, and I know that's his objective, right? Just to be friendly, be sociable. not necessarily co-signing for anything, right? Um, but he painted it out that Timo was supporting Andy being this, and blah blah blah, right? That he should denounce him. Yeah, nobody wants to deal with this shit, but I'm just talking about it because it's not fair, right? And I've always said it, like, if I'm gonna speak up on something, it's gonna be something that's important, that's relevant, that that matters, because they're both my friends, right? Um, I'm not gonna let it go down like that. Like, YB Clips, just fucking do your homework, do your research. Like, always fucking pay attention to the source, right? Where it's coming from. Like they say, follow the fucking whatever. Just pay attention. It's not that hard, right? But again, there's people that just want to run with the narrative, right? Because it sounds better, it gets better fucking views. Um, Whatever the reason is, right? If you're gonna fucking do something like that, get your sources from all angles. Don't just close yourself into something that one person said, or it's that's not right. you know as content creators, we should do an all-around fucking investigation, right? I'm not gonna do it, I don't have time for that shit. But people that are gonna go out there and try and smut people up, like, get your fucking story straight from the fucking beginning, because you could tap in and be like, oh yeah, this is what's going on, look at what he said, and blah blah blah. I get it. I get that there's some things that shouldn't have been said. I'm not excusing it, but again, that's not for me to clear up. I could only vouch for what I know of Andy. Okay. Now, when it comes to Timo, right? They're like, oh, you better fucking denounce that, blah blah, blah, and this and that. And I talked to Timo, right? Then I told him, you know what? By you denouncing that, or denouncing Andy, or whatever it is, it kind of makes it look like you're agreeing to the narrative that he is what they're saying he is, and that's wrong too, you know. But it's like save your own ass type shit, you know. I'm not saying anything wrong. I mean, because Timo's not about that. He's not going to support no fucking pedophiles. He's not supporting that, and I know Timo very well. He's not about that shit either. But and he's not that either. You know what I mean? He's not a fucking chomo. He's not no pedophile. He's nothing like that. So it's kind of like a double-ended fucking sword, right? Like, either you denounce him, or you're in with them, or you don't denounce him, and you support him. Him not be. I don't know if you understand. I'm trying. It's like my fucking brain's not there. I'm trying to fucking explain it. Let me get my thoughts together. It's wrong. It's wrong for them to ask him to denounce Andy for being what they're saying he is when he's not, right? And I'll vouch for that. But if you're gonna go as far as to say that he is, get your fucking information, your sources, your research, get it right. You know, um, make sure that what you're saying is true. Don't just go like, oh yeah, he is. Look at what he said. Blah blah. Make sure that he is before you go out there and state anything about anybody. Anybody. And I'll probably get backlash. Be like, oh, fuck that bitch. She's fucking defending him. She's defending a fucking chomo, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not. I do not fucking roll with that shit. I am disgusted by anybody that has ever fucking touched, harmed, or in any way have done anything to a child. That's innocence to me, you know? And and if anybody comes and says, oh, you fucking support that, I won't get into detail, but trust me and believe that I've dealt with that, and no, by no fucking means do I support anybody that's done any of that fucking bullshit, you know? Um, so again, if you're gonna do anything like that, you're gonna be fucking foul like that, especially online, you know? How shit spreads so easily, it's like fire, right? Um, get your fucking facts straight from the fucking beginning. Don't intercept yourself in the middle of a fucking conversation, pretty much, and just assume that you're right, you know? Um, They're like, oh, fuck Andy Leo, he's a fucking this. Like, I wouldn't even give him a fucking platform to fucking speak. Why? Well, what's so wrong about him coming up and speaking on his behalf? If he had something to fucking hide, you think he'd fucking go up there and try to fucking clear shit up? No. give people the opportunity to fucking hear the names, and don't just fucking be like, oh, no, that's what the fuck you are. I mean, if that was the case, can I say, you know what, I'll say this, right? I heard that fucking White Eclipse likes to tag people that he has a fucking sexual attraction to, um, and reciprocate it. Does that mean that you guys are in cahoots? You see how easy that could fucking somebody could run with that? Be like, oh fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's stupid, right? It's just a rumor, but it could spread like so easily as to say like, oh, you guys are fucking, fucking with White Eclipse. Why? Because he likes you guys. He's attracted to you guys. It could be as simple and as fucking mischievous as that, right? Again, where I come from, where I grew up, those terms are not taken lightly, right? People can get hurt. Um, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I would hate to be in Andy's like situation or spot, or like, you know what I mean, right? And I would hate to be in Timo's, right? Because again, he's not supporting that behavior. He just doesn't support people that way. But yet he's not, like I say, he's not that. So by Timo being in his channel, there's nothing wrong with it, honestly, right? Because there's nothing going on. But if you were gonna say that something is going on or that he is this, come with facts, right? You could go to Andy and ask him. Give him, ask for his paperwork if he is, you know what I mean? Ask for any fucking anything that has stained him in throughout his fucking life. You know, he doesn't have that jacket. I'll tell you that, right? But I'm not, like I said. Andy has a way with the way he speaks sometimes that he doesn't like. It's not like connected here sometimes, which makes him look wrong. And I'm not saying he's stupid or nothing like that. I'm just saying sometimes he's just very impulsive, and he'll say something um, that doesn't sound right, and it's not a good look. And I've told him this before, but it's for him to clear up. I'm just saying, uh, it was fucked up how they dogpiled on Timo today. I seen parts of the clips and I was like, fuck, that's fucked up because like it's the Timo's he's a very strong supporter of many channels. He goes everywhere. He shows support. He shows up wherever he goes, And to show up to somebody's stream and you're being attacked on like by all the people that you thought were your peers, who you considered to be your well, not, I can't say friends, but considered to be cool with online, come at you sideways. Imagine how fucked up that would feel. Like, hey, we're cool. Just what the fuck happened. Like, I understand where Timo comes from, and it's messed up. But and then I spoke to Frank Decals, right? I think that's his last name. And we talked about it, and he's like, I'm sorry that it went down like that, but sometimes I like to approach things when they're in front of me. That's right. That it's a good way to be, but given, and it doesn't even matter that you know him or if you've known him like a couple months, whatever it is, you I don't know you, but I can read people's characters. I'm really good at telling you, or like I'm really good at deciphering that. Like I know this person's like shady or whatever it is. I won't fuck with them, but from the start, like of course me and Timor like we're like relatives, right? Whatever, but it's like that man he has nothing but good character in him. He has nothing but goodwill for people, you know. He's just like I said, a strong supporter. He likes to help people out. He likes to socialize, whatever it is. He stands on business. He stands on his viewpoints. Can't take that away from him. And to go somewhere and just feel attacked, that it's kind of wrong. I myself personally, and I'm not calling nobody out. It's not my place to do that, but me personally, like if I'm gonna do something like that, and I've learned throughout this fucking time that I've been here on YouTube, like the best way to deal with situations like that is personally, get at the person personally, like this is what's being said. What do you have to say about this? Blah blah blah. You want to go, live stream and we'll talk about, discuss it, blah blah blah. But then just throw it in people's faces like that. That's kind of fucked up, you know. It, again, being dogpiled like that sucks, you know. Um, what else is there to say? Wait, because you're a bitch, bro. Like for real, straight up bitch. And I don't care. Um, it it's beyond me, the obsession, the fucking tenacity of fucking having to fuck with people like that. It's like you got issues, you got problems, Junior, like for real. And I don't know, like I said, I feel partly responsible because it started with me, but I don't know what it was that you felt that you needed to come at me, anyways. You know, for you to fucking come to me and you not get the reaction that you wanted out of me, and start attacking people that I know personally, or like my peers. It's messed up. Like, why have you gone to this extent? Um, why? Because he's not a stupid person. He's not. He's not. I can't say he's a. Okay, what can I say? He's another person that doesn't put his mouth and his brain doesn't connect um, on demand. Fucking like I said, he knows what he's doing. He's not like completely fucking handicapped. Like, if he's done all this so far in the short period of time that we have to deal with it, or we've had to fucking interact, um, he's not a dumb individual. Like, sometimes all the fucking shit that he's done, like he's done the most. Junior has done the most to try to fucking hurt people, um, try to defame them, shame them, whatever the fuck it is. If he used that fucking energy to do all that, like I really believe that he'd be fucking bigger. He'd have more um, to show for. But his agenda is to fucking bring channels down, to destroy people, defame them, and it sucks. I mean, he tried coming at me, fucking. Oh, baby love, like, what the fuck is she? She ain't nobody to fucking represent my fucking community and blah blah blah. And I never said I was here to fucking do any of that. I speak on what I believe, and many of us do. We speak on what we think is relevant. Your opinion, it matters, but at the same time, it's like, help me see different, because this is where I stand on whatever issue I was talking about. But no, he wanted me to fucking change my whole fucking narrative on my channel and be like, baby love, you need to talk to people and tell people that this and that. And I'm like, why am I gonna do that? That's not what I believe. No, but baby love, listen, you need to fucking do this and that. And I was like, no, it's like, you're not gonna come and tell me how the fuck to run my channel. And that's pretty much where it fucking escalated, right? um and the only reason why I talked to White Eclipse when I did talk to him was because I was trying to fucking help him, right? I I was, and I told him, I go, you know what, you have your own thing going on, you have your own channel, you have your own platform. I'd be more than happy to fucking help you grow your channel, right? um I don't know, by me saying that, I don't know if that meant that I was like interested in him, that he had any chance with me, or like. And I'm not fucking looking, I'm not the fucking like prettiest, I'm not the hottest, I don't have the greatest body in here, like, I'm not that girl, right? For him to act and do all this fucking bullshit, like, for what? Not that I'm not worth it, of course I'm worth it, but I'm just saying, all that energy put into all this shit that he's doing, it's not worth it, um there's nothing that can be said online, especially from somebody with that character, with that fucking background, um with those fucking viewpoints. There's nothing that that person or anybody of that fucking substance, right, is gonna fucking do or move me in any fucking way. It's just not gonna happen. You know, like, I'm just me. Like I said earlier, I am that I am. What I say, I am that I am. Right? That's me. Um, and I've told Junior this many times. You could You can hang out, be cool, give me your fucking viewpoints. I'll listen to it if whatever. Help me understand what you're thinking. Help me understand your viewpoints, and it's fucking very easy to talk about things instead of doing all this bullshit, right? Even now I invite him. I tell him like come through. Like we'll talk about it. He don't want to. He wants to live in this fucking chaotic fucking world that he lives in. And I don't know if he thinks that by taking Andy down it makes him look better or makes him fucking um I don't know, higher in stature, whatever the fuck it is. Like, no, you're just gonna look like a fucking douchebag at the end of the night or the end of the day, right? Because you did all that shit just to fucking stain one person. Like that's fucking obsessive. It's fucking weird. It's it's like, do you not have nothing better to do with your time than to try to fucking knock somebody out? You know? And even with all that shit and dirt that you've done, Junior, YB Clips, George Chicano exposed. And I'm pretty sure it's him. If it's not right, I apologize, Chicano exposed, but if I am right, I'm pretty sure it's YB Clips. Anyways, Andy's been around forever, right? He's has a different audience than mine or than anybody. Like he has his own thing, and I was part of that, and everybody else, I stepped away from it for this fucking reason, right? For this particular fucking reason. That shit there is sometimes said carelessly, right? And I'm not saying all the people in that community, but a lot of people of that community just fucking spit fucking venom and doesn't understand the repercussions of it, you know. Um, we just come from different worlds, I guess. I don't know, different paths, and there's shit that we just don't do on my side, at least, Um, as always, dude, carry yourself with fucking respect, and people will respect you. Um, what has it saying? You give what you give, or you. I can't think. That's my ADHD. Get it together, Sandra. What did I say my name? Uh, it's a give and take situation, right? Give respect, you get respect. You know, act like a fucking douchebag, you're gonna be treated like a douchebag. In that fucking sentiment, like it's just nonsense. At this point, I thought it would have already. It ended for me, and I don't even know if fucking he's still out there trying to stain me or can, like do all this bullshit, right? I don't know because I blocked them, and it's just that easy to fucking get rid of people like that from your fucking channel. Block the fuck out of them. Don't give them the energy. And I'm only speaking on it because again, I feel bad for what's going on with Timo, and I feel bad that he feels that he has to fucking fuck. There's these little fucking bugs like gnats like just getting on me. Um, I feel bad that he feels that he has to denounce Andy for something that Andy's not, you know. But it sucks. It really fucking this whole shit's stupid. It's just fucking stupid. It's YouTube. Like who gives a fuck, But ugh, like why do it? Like it's fucking weird. Um, Junior, like they have his family has a fucking uh auto detailing or auto fix. They fix cars and shit like that. Dude, put your time, invest in that. Like you got something good going. Like, come on, dude, get your shit together. All this is like fucking vieja shit. Like only viejas do all this shit that I've seen. Fucking so many of the fucking men on YouTube do. I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but I guess that's the fucking thing, right? Um, and I don't know if women do it. I'm pretty sure they do, but it's like you guys fucking go through so much fucking shit to gather all this fucking information about people to fucking knock them down just so that you could feel better. But guess what? When the tables turn and fucking comes after you, it's not gonna be nice. I fucking hate this song. I don't know why. it's not gonna be nice, you know. Me personally, I learned my lesson of dealing with people that thought were my friends, and you know, then all of a sudden it's like, stupid ass, you know. You're not the same. You guys are not the same. You guys don't move the same. That was a hard lesson for me to learn, but you know what? I got it. I learned it, and never again. You know what I mean? Um, it's not worth it. Online, all this bullshit. It's fucking toxic, and it's unnecessary, and it's like you're really not doing. You're not doing anything, right? Because if you're gonna fucking put somebody out there, you're expose them, right? You expose them for something that you yourself are not 100% sure. Kind of makes you look like a fucking idiot at the end of the night, you know? Like you look fucking dumb because people that know the truth are gonna be like, fuck them, they're fucking dumb. They don't even know what they're talking about, you know? So like if you're gonna do something like that, get your fucking get everything, and make sure that that's the truth, you know? Don't put people's lives at risk. In other words, you know, and I understand people's like, oh, fuck that fool, he's a bitch, blah blah blah. That's fine. That's fine and all, but again, there's things that you just don't say, and you don't, you know. At least for me, myself, I would not do that. Um, Timo, he's 100%. What? Yeah, I'll say 100%. He's a man of character. You know, Andy, regardless of the shit that comes out of his mouth, sometimes Andy is straight up fucking. You know, he's a straight up person. Like he is not one to fucking do any of that fucking nonsense or dirt that people are trying to fucking put on him. You know, he's not. Um, and you know, if you really need to, and I'm gonna ask that you do right before you keep fucking like spreading this shit. Get at Andy, right? Talk to him personally. If you really want to know the truth, if you really want to fucking stain him the way you know you're putting it out there, right? If you really want to do something like that, ask for his paperwork. Go to his neighborhood. Talk to his homeboys. You know, it's not that hard to fucking bring light to it. It really isn't. Now, go ask YB Clips, who is he? Where's he from? Where the fuck, you know, who's his homeboys? Don't have none. Um, you know, what are you about? I guarantee you, you're gonna find some dirt, more dirt on fucking YB Clips than you will of Andy. You know, again, that's just my opinion. I don't know. Do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying if it's gonna be of that of that fucking, you know, necessity for you guys to do that, like go to the source, go to the fucking person you're talking about. You know, it's just fucked up. Just give people the opportunity to fucking, you know, clear themselves up, and it just it's goes to that extent that people have to fucking clear their names. It's stupid. It's just dumb. Um, and it's sad to see that in our community, right? It's like to say, fucking our people, we're like our worst enemies, right? We fucking find it so hard to see other people of our fucking community grow, you know? Let them do their thing. Like, fuck, congratulate. You know, don't fucking try to fucking, you know, I don't know. Just you know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just tired of fucking talking about it. You know, like I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of the bullshit. It's stupid. It's childish. It's fucking vieja shit. You know, like only comadres fucking deal like that. And just for me, you know, personally, I'm done and over with it. You know, um, be above that. Be more righteous and more fucking of substance. You know what I mean? Be more of substance because just doing shit like that just makes you look bad as well. You know? I don't know. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna finish writing. Okay, what was I doing? I don't know if you know who Nikolai. What's his name? Tesla. Nikolai Tesla. I think it is. He believed in the 369 manifestation rule, right? So what I was doing here, uh, you write the things that you want to come to life in your life, right? You write it 3 times in the morning, like I I am rich, I am abundant, whatever it is that you want happening in your life, right? Write it 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and then 9 times in the evening or at night for 21 days. And you should see results. But you have to invest your energy and believe that that's what you want. That's what's going to happen, right? Because the universe will answer your call. You know, it's already there for you. That's what I was doing. So when I started, I was writing because I was trying to do my thing. But yeah. So let me finish doing this. I'll play some music and then I'm gonna call it a night, call it a morning, whatever it is. At 5. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. And please, I'm not trying to offend anybody or trying to tell anybody what to do with themselves. I'm just here to speak the truth. You know, be fair and please try to take all angles instead of just assuming that's what it is. That's all I'm asking. Okay, one second. Natural the way you are. I will like you on a long black leash. I will parade you down the high street. You got the attraction, you got the calling power. Walk my little doggy, walk my little sex. We can make a scene, we waiting. Making the headlines sound like a dream. When we hit the floor, you just watch them move aside. We will take them for a ride, alright. They all love you in two ways. Know what they say about us. I don't know why this song's playing. Sorry, guys. Big and it's gold with my chauffeur looking to procure run little doggy lure a disco dolly. Run my little sex tour, I feel so lonely. Get my little camera, take a pretty picture. Sex tour, gold rolls, making it with the dumb sugar. Isn't it nice? Sugar and spice, luring disco dollars to a life of vice. Sex tour, isn't it nice? Luring disco dollars to a life of vice. We can make an outfit for my little sex tour. Touch the gold rolls on my dumb shoulder. We're not so good, we're not cold. Knocking them cold in black and gold. We can have playtime in my little playroom. Disco dollies, my sex tour, and my dumb shoulder. Did I forgot to put the intro, huh? Stupid. I would like you on a long black lead. You can bring me all the things I need. Sex war, isn't it nice? Luring disco dollies to a life of vice. Sex war, isn't it nice? Luring disco dollies to a life of vice.
Learning disco knowledge to a life of Christ. Thanks to Lord, infinite eyes. Learning disco knowledge to a life of Christ. Infinite eyes, sugar spice. Learning disco knowledge to a life of Christ. Thanks to Lord, infinite eyes. Learning disco knowledge to a life of Christ. Thanks to Lord, infinite eyes. Learning disco knowledge to a life of Christ. Infinite eyes, sugar spice. Learning disco knowledge to a life of Christ. Thanks to Lord. USAA Classic Checking is built to your high standards. Become a member today. Down in London town to go. With the record selection and the mirror's reflection, I'm dancing with myself. But when there's no one else inside, I think a crowded, lonely night. Well, I wait so long for my love vibration, and I'm dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Well, there's nothing to lose, and there's nothing to prove. Dancing with myself. If I looked all over the world, and there's every type of girl, but your empty eyes seem to pass me by, leave me dancing on with myself. So let's sink another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had a chance, I'd have the woman to dance, and I'll be dancing on with myself. Dancing on with myself. Dancing on with myself. Well, there's nothing to lose, and there's nothing to prove. Dancing on with myself. All over the world, and it's every type of girl. But your empty eyes seem to pass me by, leave me dancing on with myself. So let's sing another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had a chance, I'd ask a woman to dance, and I'll be dancing on with myself. Dancing on with myself. Dancing on with myself. If I had a chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. If I had a chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. If I had a chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. All over the world, and it's every type of girl. But your empty eyes seem to pass me by, leave me dancing with myself. So let's sing another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had a chance, I'd ask a woman to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. If I had a chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. If I had a chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. If I had a chance, I'd ask a woman to dance.
I don't know, I guess I'll just play music. I'm not tired yet. No? I am tired. You should be tired. Alright, Jay, good night.
Great in-store prices to you.
Have a good day, Timo. I hope I kind of cleared it, Timo. Like, not, you know what I mean? It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just people running with false narratives and shit not. And they do that, you know? How did I miss all these comments? It's weird. Good night for those who are going to sleep. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. I'm a night owl. Anyways, so.
You and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of the father that covers me. Captain, my darling, can you picture the dream California? An ocean of violets and blue. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. Just been standing alone in a world that's so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too old. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other?
Thank you, Jake. Yeah, you know, it's to be expected, but I'm not worried about it, you know? It is what it is. I love that movie too, I know, me too. It's like, I wish people were more inclined to fucking helping each other, you know? Uplifting people. But it's easier to fucking knock people down, you know? It's easier to fucking do wrong than right. For whatever reason. Not here though. But here I appreciate, let me ignore this. I appreciate everyone that comes through on my fucking channel or my stream, you know, because the energy here it's way different than those other communities, you know. And I appreciate every one of you because it's encouraging and it makes me want to keep, even though I haven't streamed for a little bit because I was just like getting out of a funk or whatever it is, you know. It made it easier for me to want to like start streaming again, you know, because it's like a family, a community, you know. I will never knock you down for nothing, even though I have in the past, but I learned from my mistakes, right? It was wrong for me to do the things that I did, like, for example, like coming at Shift, and I'm not apologizing to the bitch, I still don't like her, but it could have been done differently, worked out differently, but again, she's part of that circle, she likes the fucking chaos, so I just brought it to her, whatever. But will I do it again? I highly fucking doubt it. I just don't have it in me to do that anymore. You know, I just don't want to do it. Drama is fucking, it's not my thing, you know? If anything, like fucking, in my own personal life, I have so much fucking already that I'll need to add on with social media, you know? It's just, it's ridiculous, unbearable. It's fucking, for what? You know? It's for what? Give it to the fucking birds. Shoot it to the birds. They'll take it. I just don't want it, you know? After speaking to Frank, even though like he said the things that he said about Timo, whatever, talking to him like behind the scenes, whatever, he's not a fucking, you know, he's not a bad person. I don't know about the guys from Exposed to, but I don't think they are either. I think, you know, they're just not, I want to say misunderstood. I think they have the wrong information. Can it be cleared up? Hopefully it can, you know. I think every one of us has the potential of being reasonable and trying to make the situation better instead of making it worse, you know. The only ones that get a fucking thrill off of it and get off on it are the fucking trolls, like fucking YB Clips and all the other fucking people doing the most to fucking hurt people, you know? I'll probably hear it. I'm probably gonna fucking get. I hope not, you know? I'm just speaking the fucking truth, you know? Um, like I've said it before, you don't have to like me. And if you don't like me, you don't have to be here. But you're more than welcome to be here as long as you're respectful, you know? It goes, respect goes a long way with me at least, you know? And I don't care, like, you talk all the shit you want about me, whatever. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me. Only those that are closest to me will, in some way, you know, touch that part of me that will fucking make me whatever tumble or whatever it is. But nobody here on YouTube, you know, like, especially when they're trying to be ill towards me, like, I don't have room for it, you know. And I wish people didn't take that so personal, but it happens, you know. Be the better person, you know. Try to elevate yourself because all that negativity you're bringing it upon yourself as well, you know. You do that shit, it comes back to you. You know, it comes back to you no matter how you want to see it. It's like, oh, look at it. You get a thrill for the moment, for the time being, but when it turns around, it's not a good feeling. You know, um, even the way I got at fucking YB Clips in the past, like I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of the shit that I've said about him, how I mocked him. I'm not proud of all that. I don't like it, but you know, we were playing the same fucking cards or whatever it is. Did I get the upper hand? I don't even know. I don't even care. But you know, some people just they're deserving of it. Um, like let me tell you, he's gone and done the most just to fucking hurt somebody. It's just fucking like, what do you get out of it? You know, these trolls are just fucking obsessive. You know, it's fucking, I don't know. Elevate yourselves. That's just making you look fucking weak, very weak. Put on here pictures of you. It's so much easier to be a nice person than it is to be a fucked up person. You know, like it takes so much more energy to be fucking awful, I think, you know? Fuck forward. With you. It's just cool. He's one of the coolest people on here, you know? I've been trying to start this because I forgot it has a long intro. Oh, speaking of intros, hold on. I had set up the whole fucking my stream, right, the videos and shit like that, and I missed everything. yeah, yes. Yes.
Standing quiet in the rain, as I ran to your heart to be. As the sky is getting cold, how I always held close in your hand. Remembering you when you saw through, you were bigger, brighter, wider than the snow. Scream at the make-believe, scream at the snow. You finally found all your courage to let it go. Remembering you falling into my eyes, crying for the death of your heart. Stone white, so delicate, lost in the cold. You were always so lost in the dark. Remembering you, how you used to be. So down to our angels, so much more than everything. Oh, for the last time, slip away quietly. Open my eyes, but I never see anything. Only I know of the right word. I could have held on to your heart. If only I know of the right word. I wouldn't be breaking apart. All my pictures
This one's long too, huh?
You probably think Squarespace is just for websites, but you can also get a domain from Squarespace.
But you didn't think I listened to his music, huh? Yes, I did.
Wait hours for this. Make myself so sick. I wish I'd stay. I sleep today. I never thought this time. Never thought tonight would ever be this close to me.
to make it work.
Make the shapes, my eyes are home with the moon. Till I say, hey, hey, with the hands your face, I can make it safe.
Oh, fucking heater on. It's hot in here.
I would think I was sure. My head on the door is a dream. Wait, how's this? I made myself so sick, so sleep tight. Yeah. I never thought to stay, never thought to ride, never be this close to me. But if I had your face, then I could make it safe for me. Oh, if only I was sure that my head on the door is a dream.
En Hill's Pet Nutrition sabemos que la culpa es real, por eso existe Hill's, nutrición científicamente probada para darles más amor del humanamente posible. Como humanos tenemos límites, por eso existe Hill's. Encuentra el alimento adecuado en hillspet.com, la ciencia lo hace por ti.
Life is bigger, it's bigger than you are not me. Things that I would go to, distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I said too much.
Oh shit. I changed it by accident.
We passed up on the stairs. We spoke of wasn't well, although I wasn't there. You said I was a friend, which came as a surprise. I spoke into his hands, I thought you'd died alone a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. We never lost control. Your place to place, looking down the soul below. I left and shook the sound. Made my way back home. I searched for falling down. Through years and years alone, I gazed and stared. Lost a million years, I must have died alone. A long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the lumps of the world. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the lumps of the world. I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm counting sheep but running out. As time ticks by, still I try. No rest for concepts in my mind. On my own, here we go. My eyes feel like they're gonna bleed. Right up and bulging out my skull. My mouth is dry. My face is numb. Fucked up this far out in my room. On my own, here we go. Mind is set on overdrive.
Oh, yeah. So since I missed fucking putting my thing, this is gonna start it with it. I forgot. So I'm backwards. If you guys haven't noticed, I do shit all the time, very backwards. But oh, look at me, I'm like halfway. My forehead looks extra huge today. Stupid hairstyle. Didn't work out for me, but anyways, here it is. That's what I was gonna start with. Come on. It's hot in here. Okay, let me see. Start. Okay. Everything's just so fucked up.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to go to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
That I was started with that, but I fucked up, and you know, because I was angry. This is how I usually look like. don't, but you know what I mean. That's the energy right here.
See your war face.
And that's it. And my last one for you guys, just put it all together. Come on. Here we go.
Maybe it's time to say goodbye, 'cause I'm getting pretty fucking tired.
With that, you guys, see you guys later. I'm gonna get into a new subject or topic, and I need to talk to Tony more about this because he's like more on the spiritual side than I am. But it's called well, it's not called nothing new, but um, Christ consciousness. I've been getting into some of that. I'll bring it to you on the next episode of Baby Love Substance here to I don't know, uplift you guys, you know. But with that being said, you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, uplift each other. Make sure you hug your loved ones because you never know. Tomorrow's never promised, you know. So, bye. Take care.